3.
Hey, how you guys doing? It's the producer from Brothers Comics. Welcome to the Who Day Over 40 podcast for long suffering Cincinnati Bengals fans. Recording on a Monday night, a new day, DEY, as the Cincinnati Bengals premiered their first uniform change in really several years, even after the internet leak on eBay. Went through this huge production. And before we even get started, I'll introduce everybody and I'll give the props to the Bengals way above on something that if the team performed as well as this other team, we'd be headed to the Super Bowl. So online tonight, if you're watching on the video in the top left, it's Big Hutch. Big Hutch, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's nicknamed the Scar. That'll come up later on the screen. Also on the line in the bottom center, it's center square. It's the Sandman. Sandman, what's happening?
Man, I woke up for this. What the hell?
Yeah, it ain't gonna be one of our hour-long specials. We're gonna touch on uniforms, see what we like, what we don't like, or whatever.
You say that, but yeah.
To bring it back to what I was saying, the Cincinnati Bengals social media team is Super Bowl worthy. They have really gone from the days of just Jeff Hobson putting up Hobson choices and some BS to really making their Twitter profile, their Facebooks, their videos. I mean, they have become fully interactive. And then if you go through some of the Twitter photos today, you'll see the whole like social media team, and they're all white. That's the issue. But like and there's nobody in there that's seen 35, not one of them.
Not even close.
These people grew up with freaking Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff, so they are familiar with it, the videos, the memes. I mean, they are on it. And this rollout for the new uniforms was chef's kiss. They did, even with the leak, they were still able to put something together. So, my son texted the group chat about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm thinking the new uniforms is coming out at 9. He's like, they've been leaked. So we're gonna go through the uniform choices, kind of see what we think. That shit was all on sale at Paul Brown. People was lining up like Comic-Con. Hush, this shit was out there.
What?
Yeah, all people was outside of Paul Brown at like 5 in the morning.
What? You sure they're ready for vaccine shots?
No, man.
They be down there like collecting welfare checks. Like, what the hell, man?
People was excited. They was ready to get them unis. So we're gonna share the screen and go through them, kind of see what we think. And Sam's real good about kind of going through what's been said and whatnot. So I'm gonna open up my Twitter profile here and kind of go through them. You can see a lot of Bengal stuff here. I'm gonna scroll up though. Let's see. It's a great.
No, that was me right there. That before and after.
That was a shot of me. Damn.
Yeah. Bleached out.
Let's put some titties on here. All right. So let's check this out there first. All right. So those are the uniforms. Moving from left to right on your radio dial. The orange top, black pants. Tyler Boyd in the choice there. What do y'all think about that one?
I like it, and I'll be real. I was never a fan of the orange tops in the past. The
pumpkins.
Hey,
yeah.
Jerseys.
Hey. Well, yeah. Let's see here. I like it. I like the orange and black. I can work with it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Something about them socks, though.
The socks.
Skip leg days, I think, is what it is.
He's skinny as hell. That's what it's growing.
I think more than anything, like the simplicity of the stripes on the shoulders, I think is real cool.
Yeah.
I like that kind of redesign of the stripes on the pants is cool too. I like that. I don't know. And Sandman, did you hear? Is that going to be the alternate jersey?
I would imagine this is going to be alternate. I heard earlier today, and I texted it to the group chat that the black on black is going to be the default home from now on. Mm-hmm. We'll see if that's real or not, but I think the orange has always been the alternate, so I think that's going to stay that way. But
okay,
yeah.
All right, so then you have Jesse Bates in the orange top, white pants combo. I think I actually like that combo, Hutch, more than I like it with the black pants. Pants make it look too Halloween. At least the black kind of off it a little bit.
If Mr. Boyd has some more muscular definition, that might help.
I like beige. Put it back off beige, man.
No, he said Boyd. He said
Tyler Boyd. Yeah,
Boyd. Oh, okay.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Tyler Boyd looks like those are just some skinny shorts.
Yeah, he's a receiver.
But you know what? I kind of like the orange and white too. I like it. The stripes.
Like it, except for one thing, the orange and white stripe on the pants. I don't think that goes well with the top that way, because you got the orange and black. Obviously, the stripes on the shoulders, but you got orange and white stripes on the pants though. I don't really get that, but other than that, I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like that one. I like that one better than the orange and black. Like I said, it gets way too Halloweeny at that point, especially with the freaking helmet. It's just,
the candy corn thing is definitely a reality. Yeah, they gotta be careful of that shit.
Orange, bro. I ain't drinking enough.
Center. The center version is the franchise. The white on whites. Joe Burrow there. Essentially updating the color rush jersey.
Basically. Yeah.
But putting some orange in it.
Put some orange in it, exactly.
And this now I read becomes the away jersey. If the other team is wearing darks, this is the home jersey or the away jersey for the Bengals. Not, again, there might be a color rush version at some point in time, but this is the new away jersey. I like it. It's super clean. I like that one too.
They got rid of the calligraphy B.
Yeah. The big fat B.
Yeah.
That got fired. Good. That was lazy.
That was bullshit. The flying tiger. I was glad it got rid of that too.
Yeah, that was lazy. I never liked that.
Oh, gee.
Come on, Hush. Come on. You gotta admit.
Damn it, Jim.
We're gonna come back to this in the scar here later, while Hutch has that as a screen name. If you look at that, you do not see Joe Burrow's scar on this photo. It's completely.
Yeah, they hid that in this one.
But that shit does make an appearance later, and we'll talk.
Oh boy.
All right. The new home unis, according to Sandman, the black on blacks. Actually, I don't like these as much as I like the standard black on black jerseys, because there's not enough orange. Like, I need a little bit more orange in these, and there's not that much. It really comes off as a almost like a Raiders knockoff here, and I'm not liking that. What do y'all think?
I like it. Is that I understand what you're trying to say about the orange. Yeah, but one of the good things I think about these new uniforms is that they took out all that busy work, all that craziness that was in the other ones.
Yeah,
that stupid side panel, which I despised. They finally got rid of that shit. So it's clean. I was on NFL one of their morning programs. They actually went through and looked at the uniforms, and they were praising them for the same thing. They said, like, yeah, this is clean. We like this. And that's the strength. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It is clean. Yeah. It is super clean. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they really,
I love that clean.
Yeah. They're not screaming, ah, Bengals.
Oh, God, yeah.
Or like the other ones used to. How'd you like the black on black?
I do like it. It is very streamlined. Them stripes on the pants, detour this way. But other than that, that's all right.
I wish they ended up with the orange and white striped ones on the white pants. They'd use that motif on the black, that same color on the black and orange and black. Just made them wider. I think that would have looked a little better. I don't know. I still like it regardless. So I'll take it.
I always felt that they were like, the Bengals are wearing all black at home, they're going to win. Like, just my superstition or whatever. So that being the new home uni is cool. They're going to sweat their balls off, and
you ain't lying.
Timber.
That's hot.
With them freaking uniforms on, but deal with it. But yeah, I'm fine with it. All right, and then you have the other, which is the alternate black jersey now with the black top, white pants. I'm not a huge fan of this one at all.
Excuse me.
Yeah, my least favorite of the bunch of them probably are the two corners, the two wide receiver ones that those are my two least favorite.
Is the stripes on the Higgins one, are they different than the other ones? Is that what's going on?
It looks like it, but it might just be the pose.
Maybe, yeah. The black top and white bottoms are the traditional home uniform, so I'm still kind of partial to it. But I still like it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it may be better off with the black now, the all black, with the whole ensemble. But I mean, I don't dislike anything. That's amazing, honestly.
I mean, this is a 2-year thing here with the Bengals that they went through, you know, kind of a labor of love of them trying to get these new uniforms. A lot of people, and I'm probably one of them too, that it would have been time to update the damn helmet too.
Yeah.
Gonna do the full reboot, you might as well reboot the whole thing, and they left the helmets alone. But I hear that's an old Paul Brown, like you want to be able to recognize the team from the the top of the
grave.
Yeah, and that's not a strength to do that. I don't know why I thought that was a good thing, but
so I mean,
I'm going to change it because of that.
But they did a good job. I'm not mad at it. My son already wants one after I just bought him a damn jersey for Christmas.
Oh,
damn. The new one. Like, man, I got to get tires. So, yeah. So there's that.
I already ordered one, as we were talking about earlier. I got the black top.
Jumped in. You got the black one?
Yeah, the black top. I always get the black top. The white is sweet, though. I like that. It's so clean. I like that white. I might eventually get one of those.
You got a Joe Burrow, right?
A Joe Burrow. I always go for the quarterback.
Well, it's really only the safe one at this point that you can have. That's the safest one you can have at this point.
And then that can lead into the scar. But yeah, sure.
And that's where I was about to go. So with that being said, let's go back to the scar. Bro, and we're gonna
not the Disney one either.
Yeah, no.
And I missed the Chase versus Sewell Civil War thing podcast that you guys did the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So really, we're down to this situation with the draft, less than 10 days away. The Bengals at this number 5 position, definitely not trading out at this point. There's much internet chatter and insider chatter that the Bengals have already made their choice. If you believe insiders, specifically shouts out to Malik Wright, the Bengals are 95% sure they're taking Chase. Like, this is like a fait accompli at this point, unless it were to happen. Obviously, some people want him to take, Penny Sewell, but it seems like the Bengals are locked in on Chase. Now, Hutch, when you look at this photo, you see that long ass scar on his knee from that.
That's not just that's fucking damn near his leg too. Shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, you would prefer Sewell. I'm a Chase dude, basically because it seems like they've already settled on that. So complaining about it is not complaining, but fighting this against the stream is not worth it at this point. But
I'm not. You know what? I ain't out there taking no ass whoopings. So I'm looking. I got the list of the leaders in the sacking department, and the first one is T.J. Watt.
Mm-hmm. I believe he's in our division.
Myles Garrett is number 6.
Oh God! And plus they got what's his name on the other side now?
Right.
Old Nasty Browns.
So yeah, we're gonna see them little mofos if they ain't hurt. If we ain't hurt, at least twice a year.
Yeah.
So hey, go for it. But the other problem is that we need to get that motherfucker that's making $10 million a year when he's healthy running.
Right. Well, Joe Mixon, and that is the thing. And again, if you believe the draft nicks or whatever, this draft is deep in guards and tackles. High receivers. So if the balance is between taking a surefire number 1 wide receiver and then taking, I saw somebody explain it, an 80% tackle of Penny Sewell in the second round, then you really come out addressing your needs and you're coming away for sure with a number 1 receiver, which you don't have.
Mm-hmm. Replacement for AJ Green
at this point. And really what they're going to draft now is going to be a backup tackle or guard at this point. So, because they are allegedly set from left to right on your radio dial, except for right guard. So,
well, I
just don't know why. I mean, I hear what you're saying. If somebody comes up and takes Chase or that they take Sewell, it is what it is. But we do not have a number 1 wide receiver, and we haven't had one for 2 seasons now, and it shows.
Yeah. It would free up Joe.
Everybody.
Yeah. Burrow would. I mean, it would be. Oh my God, they would have probably the best wide receiver core in the NFL, and I'm not even trying to exaggerate on that.
If he can get them the ball.
Yeah. The flip side is he probably have to get rid of the ball in 5 seconds or less.
Right.
Yeah.
And that motherfucking scar is like, that's a motherfucking picker. 1,000.
That's the Andy Dalton
Right.
drill.
Right.
Yeah.
2 steps, throw the ball, regardless,
But
even if it's to the other team.
Again, I agree, but I hate devil's advocate. I hate the expression. I hate the term. I hate people that do it.
Yeah.
But from left to right, from last year, theoretically they're better. Theoretically, theory, they are better. You know, from Jonah Williams if he's healthy to left guard, which is probably Quentin Spain or Ciafillo. I'm assuming that freaking dude's gonna be back from center from his ACL. Right guard is a big freaking issue. They don't have a right guard.
They don't have one. They got to draft at least one. I think 2, in my opinion.
And then they got Reef at right tackle, who again he could be a fucking turnstile and be better than Bobby Hart.
Oh God, they improved it by
I mean, so
you and me.
We don't need them. Look, we don't need them to be freaking the Cowboys from the '90s. It'd be
exactly.
Nice. They just need to be average.
They just need to be average, which they have not been in a long time.
They haven't been average since Witt left. So
and they've been paying for that ever since.
Well, right now, I mean, hopefully they can pass block, but I hope they can also run block.
Yeah, they do really need to be able to do both because
yeah.
The more the better. I would almost hope and pray that they're better at run blocking because the better run blocking make that mofo earn his money.
And it takes a lot of pressure off of Burrow.
Exactly.
Just by running the ball, it really does.
He got crunched on 3rd and 2.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
And you know what though? I saw a stat thing and 2 things. There's a lot of things that can help Burrow not get as many sacks. And I'm counting them off in my hand here. I don't know. 1, he held the ball way too long early in the season, which was mine. He was taking up some heavy fucking hits. I mean, that's for sure. 2, Michael Jordan was a huge freaking problem. I saw after that he gave up more hits and pressures and sacks than anybody on that offensive line. Anybody, Michael Jordan. And he also gives up the one that gave us the scar.
Yep.
Okay. 2, Zach Taylor needs to not be so GD pass happy. You know, having him drop back and take 62 attempts in games is ridiculous.
Not in overtime.
As a rookie for sure, but just generally speaking, there's a huge problem if you can't run the ball so much that you have your quarterback throwing it 62 times. I mean,
that's a bad head coach that does that.
It's you know what I mean?
Well,
it's bad. So, like, if you can do something about that, okay, that should eliminate or take down some of those freaking hits. You got Bobby Hart, who was the second most giving up pressures and sacks. He's gone also. So, like, I think those things have worked out. I don't expect them to be freaking road graders running the ball like that or anything like that, but at least be able to be average. Asking for a 75, man. Damn, is that hard?
Apparently.
You got to get real guards, which they refuse to do. They're trying to do this cheap-ass plan for the last 2-3 years, and you see how it's paid off for them. It got them the number 1 pick hurt.
5 years, Dylan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
5 years. I just don't want to know.
5 years.
It's been forever. It's been for fucking.
It's a wrap.
So, awful.
Yeah.
And that dumbass offensive line coach who
that didn't help.
Responsible for that too.
Awful.
He's not here anymore, so we won't even say his name. So
right.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
So it looks like, again, if you believe the insiders, they're going wide receiver, offensive lineman in the first 2 rounds that addresses 2 primary needs at that particular point. And then you just move on from there. They still haven't addressed the fact that, you know, maybe they can't rush the passer. Maybe.
Well, hey, the dude that we drafted or we picked up in free agency, he was on the list. He's in the top 10.
That's fine, but let's see if he can do it here. You know,
right?
Ryan Carrington.
Yeah.
We brought in Ryan Carrington because we were collecting every white defensive end in the league there for a couple of weeks. There wasn't a Watt. So that, maybe they find somebody late in the draft. And I listened to some podcasts that were like, oh man, the Bengals have been really good in the later parts of the rounds drafting defensive ends and tackles.
Yeah, they got Carlos second round.
They haven't drafted a defensive end or tackle in the first round in like 25 some odd years.
Damn.
I think maybe since Big Daddy.
Ooh.
No, Justin Smith was the last time they drafted a defensive end or tackle in the first round. That's crazy.
That is insane.
That should mean something.
But look, Dunlap, second round pick. Geno, fourth round pick. Carl Lawson, fourth round pick.
Yep.
For what, third or fourth round pick? I mean, they've had some minimum success. Gathers was a third round or fourth round pick as well. Like they've had success finding people that can rush the passer in the later rounds. So you got somebody that just needs to rush the passer. They don't need to start. They just need to be able to come in and get sacks, like Lawson first season, like Gathers did his first season.
Yeah, he was good at first.
Oh yeah, then Marvin fucked it up trying to make him play tackle on passing downs.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was real
Marvin.
stupid.
Speaking of not very bright, y'all was talking about putting Marvin in that first class of the Ring of Honor.
Come on.
First class.
We talk about the Bengals. We ain't talking about the freaking Cowboys or something. I mean, yeah.
And I ain't say the first class.
Somebody put on there. There's an argument to be made.
Exactly. It's the Bengals. I repeat,
the first class.
Not right. He's a third class, late second, early third.
He's like their all-time leading coach now.
I missed your podcast about it. They should have. Paul Brown doesn't need to go in. His name's on the stadium. Like putting him in is like just spiking the ball. You know what I mean? Like his name's
you know that
the stadium is his Ring of Honor. So he shouldn't even be Munoz and somebody else. You know what I mean?
Like, it should be, but
Munoz and Anderson probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch the introduction video and then we'll start to wrap it up. Like did it. So let's pop it open.
There you go.
This is high class social media, y'all.
This even a couple years ago would have been completely impossible for the Bengals.
Yeah. Oh, Marvin would have never done this.
Oh no, he would have no. He would have saw this as a waste.
Oh, he would have hated so much of this. He probably still does.
Yeah.
He's probably still collecting money.
Yeah, probably. Damn, Rieger.
They look clean.
Clean, man. I love the clean. Look at that white is so clean. I love that. The black
This shit gets you hype, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I got goosebumps watching it. I'm like, this is gonna get you hype. Now, niggas, go win some games. Damn it. That's really what we need to do.
Now that's the problem. Y'all gotta go win some shit.
Keep Burrow alive.
Yes.
Hey.
And the king returns. There you go, Joe.
They should have went Matrix, but I got you.
Man, Mixon better do something this year.
Hey, right. Mixon, right.
Hey, what the hell he doing sitting in the damn chair?
Yeah, why is Burrow not in the throne there? Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I do not watch that and not be hyped. I'm like,
I was impressed. I really was.
That was the first time I watched it. I feel something. Sure.
Yeah.
I got a little. I got
pretty good.
I'm 3/4.
All right.
Half a stock. So yeah, I be hyped. That's fine. It's great right now. We're winning the off season in terms of uniforms. Great. We've done that.
I think we won the all season as far as draft or free agents too.
I mean,
ain't nobody else doing it.
Yeah.
If they had got one more offensive lineman, I'd have been happier. But still, I get it.
But nobody's signing anybody right now because they're waiting for the draft. And
we're frozen right now. Yeah.
That was like, hey, I wanted this amount of money. After they draft these people that are younger than you and cheaper than you, and you still want a job, guess what? Your price about to come down some more. You should have the deal early if there was something that was out there. So, now if you're a free agent like that, you got to hope for somebody to get hurt to be able to get paid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out to the Bengals for not signing Alden Smith, by the way, who got arrested today for
What?
beating somebody to fuck up. Yeah.
Oh.
That's not on the field to play.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
shout out to the Bengals for not signing.
Bravo.
Yeah,
that
that's a shout out.
dumbass. How
Yeah,
stupid
I mean,
can you be?
Some people just can't get out their own way.
Well,
good job by them.
And the clowns got clowny, so that works too. Hopefully, he's a bad influence.
They got a lot of stars on their team now.
Yeah, he's just shot. That's all.
I don't think that's going to end particularly well for them. That's just my opinion, but
that's what we can hope for.
Yeah, we hope.
Right. All right. So that wraps up our uniform wrap up. Our plan is to draft night come on, really at the start of it at about 8:00, whenever. Actually, maybe right after all of the freaking pomp and circumstances at the beginning.
About 8:30.
30 minutes. So maybe like 8:30 or so, we'll sit through the first 5 picks. And, if the Bengals trade out, then we'll go longer than that. But after the Bengals get their pick in, then we'll just kind of chop it up or whatever and, and see what it is, read the social media responses or whatever and kind of go through it. I'm working on trying to get us some pregame guests, some not famous Bengals fans, but semi-famous Bengals fans.
Nick Lachey?
That would qualify, I guess.
Well, I mean, famous for bingo people. I don't know about like famous for outside of that, but yes, people to come on.
Ashley Judd?
No, like the Bengals, I don't think. Just to come on, George Clooney, Nick, what was that?
Carmen Electra?
98 degrees. What was that nigga? So white
that's Nick. Ain't that Nick Lachey?
Nick Lachey.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. He did mention him.
All right.
Shit. Yeah.
Birthday Kings Island. Yeah.
Anyway, so we're trying to get that out. We'll stay with y'all through the 5th pick, and then we'll chop it up. And I don't think that any point in that we're going to be like, damn, we got the best tackle in the draft. This is some bullshit. Or, damn, we got the best wide receiver in the draft. This is some straight up bullshit. And I posted this to somebody. We'll wrap up on this. I was like, what if? No, seriously, what if Sunshine goes first? Right?
He will.
Yeah, he will.
The Jets take whatever, and then the Jets shock the world, or not the Jets. San Francisco shock the world and takes Chase, because again, them niggas was in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. They don't really have no good wide receivers. He would obviously be an upgrade and bring them to a different level. So they take Chase, and then the Falcons fuck around and take Penny Sewell.
Ooh, ouch!
Now you in a situation where who do you take?
You got to trade back.
You take the L. That's what you take.
Yeah. You probably get a trade back option now because there's some quarterbacks there, so maybe everybody wants to come up.
Yeah,
it's stuck there. You got to take Pitts. Who's who's going to take Sewell? Like Atlanta at 4? The Falcons. Yes.
The Falcons will take him in a minute.
If that's true, then you got to take Pitts. I mean, literally, that's only
under that scenario.
Yeah.
If San Francisco takes a quarterback, then we're back at. we're obviously going to get our pick of between one or the other one at that point. The Falcons out. Whoever takes them is only going to take one of them, and I believe the Falcons are not taking a wide receiver because they got plenty of them.
Yeah, they do.
It's which is probably what they should do and just try to beat everybody 47-3 or 43.
Wow.
But
they gave up more sacks than the Bengals.
Well, I read an article today that that Arthur Blank was like, kind of need a quarterback because there ain't too many more quarterbacks coming.
Yeah, but I think the head coach don't want to do that.
Yeah, but the coach wants to win now. So
shit, so does he. Oh boy, 80-something years old.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So you got to be kind of curious as to what's going to happen there. But again, I don't think at any point in time, if we wind up with either the best tight end, the best left tackle, or the best wide receiver, we're gonna be like, "Oh, I can't believe the Bengals drafted, this sorry son of a bitch." That's not gonna happen. We're just in a person.
I'm not gonna tempt fate and say they can't fuck this up because, but There's some very, very good players, and then they're in prime position to get one of them.
They're in prime position to get one.
They're in prime to get two. You got the 5th pick, and you got the 37th pick,
38.
37, 38. You should get 2 good picks.
Yes.
But on that note, we better let's end it before we get it ended. Yeah.
No, we're fine.
Oh, we're fine.
I was just looking at the clock.
Oh.
So yeah, we're good. But
Okay.
we're about to end it anyways. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to put that worst. That's literally at this point the worst case scenario that we want.
The worst case is Pitts.
Yep, the worst case. Scenario is
Imagine that, the worst case.
That is again, that ain't a terrible scenario.
Man, that's a good ass bad scenario.
We still don't have a wide receiver, even though he could wide receiver routes.
He pretty much is a wide receiver.
Yeah,
so
that's not the worst thing that could happen if we want.
that's not a bad thing.
No, he is a matchup nightmare for damn near everybody.
A literal freak of nature, and we'll take every inch of that. But
yes,
let's see how it happens. So we'll be ready for y'all on what is it? The 19th is the draft or the 29th?
29th.
29th. So
29th, end of the month. Yeah.
We'll be on it. We're gonna get on that. Have some people on to talk about it ahead of time, and we'll jump in. All right. So, do we need extra music, Hutch, for the podcast version of this? Not for the.
I don't know about no new uniforms.
Draft new uniforms.
Shit.
Sharp dress man.
Yeah, sharp dress man works. Good job.
Look at that.
So as ZZ Top plays us out,
or
that again,
or Miley Cyrus, or yeah.
So as ZZ Top plays us out, and again, those videos were something else back in the day.
They were great.
Yeah. I am the producer of this podcast, and I'm signing off. Sandman, go ahead and sign off.
All right, people. 2 more weeks to the draft or less now.
10 days. Hutch, don't get fired.
Let's get a good player. Woo-hoo!
Yes.
Peace.
Everybody on the other side. Peace.
Peace.